this episode of Enduro Chronicles, we are at one of the true classics of the hard enduro scene, the Red Bull Hare Scramble. Among those to tackle the legendary course will be 12-time Trials World Champion Dougie Lampkin, who talks about his achievements in the sport. We also catch up with Erzberg icon Taddy Blazusiak, who is busy promoting Euro 2012 in Poland. Every year, hundreds of riders look to take on the Iron Giant at Erzberg. Each has the chance to go toe-to-toe with the sport's most challenging single-day event. One man in particular knows what it's all about.
It's all about passion. It's all about effort. It's all about mental strength.
12-time Trials World Champion Dougie Lampkin is not your average hard enduro rider. For starters, the Briton only competes in a handful of events in the season. So what is it that makes him tick?
Who is Dougie Lampkin? That's a tricky question. I'm quiet, sort of a quiet man. Don't like to spend any money, but that's typical of a Yorkshire man. I have a family now. I'm married and I have a wife called Nicola and two young boys, Alfie, who is nearly 6 years old, and Fraser, who is 3 years old. And yeah, that's Dougie Lampkin, going from 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, motorcycle rider, to making some progression to family man. I think I'm very proud of everything I've achieved, really. I got awarded MBE from the Queen of England for services to motorcycling, and 12 times World Trials Champion, 7 outdoor, 5 indoor. I can't complain about anything to do with riding a motorcycle, so I wouldn't try to change anything. Still enjoying riding the bike like when I was 15 or 17. I started riding a motorcycle when I was 2, almost 3 years old. First competition when I was 9 years old, so it's been bikes all my life.
Dougie's passion for motorsport has brought him to the idyllic picture postcard Austrian town of Eisenerz. A passion that is shared by the many hundreds of riders that descend upon this village each year for the legendary Erzberg Rodeo. In the shadow of an iron mine, the main event of the Erzberg Rodeo is about to get underway. The Red Bull Hare Scramble will see a new champion, as defending champion Taddy Blazusiak is not here to defend his crown.
So we start here from one of the lowest points in this whole area. And then they make their way up to the first climbing section. At the start here we've put stones in, so the start position is even more important for the riders.
After a frenzied start to the race, it's Johnny Walker that leads, going into the first uphill section. A manic pack of riders are in hot pursuit of the young Briton, but will he be able to hold his lead? As the son of a former Trials World Champion, Dougie Lampkin has carried on the family tradition.
When we're in an event, he's the boss and I'm the employee. So what he tells me to do, I do. But after the event's finished, I'm the father, he's the son, I tell him what to do.
Yeah, I mean, obviously I followed my father when I was younger, during his career, and obviously I've gained from all his experience during my career as well. He still comes everywhere with me to all the races.
It's just a family thing, and it looks like it's going to be for the next few years. The Lampkins are going to be about a lot longer.
Who would be the best if we were both riding at the same time? Definitely me.
But there was a lot more competitors when I rode. A lot more. In the World Championship event.
I think he thinks maybe
riders.
him.
Yeah, maybe it was me. It doesn't really matter. We've both done very well, and that's all that matters.
The younger Lampkin, however, still has a way to go to impress his old man.
Better than yesterday.
Back at the Hare Scramble, Johnny Walker has fallen behind. It doesn't take the young gun long to take back the lead, however, as he charges up the Badewanne. Fellow British rider Dougie Lampkin is not far behind, with Graham Jarvis also in pursuit. With 2/3 of the course under their belts, the riders must now tackle the infamous Carl's Dinner, a graveyard of fallen champions. Johnny Walker is the first to feel its true force, but saddles up straight away and carries on regardless. Graham Jarvis can now taste blood, with Johnny Walker firmly in his sights. Will he be able to catch him? When FMX legend Danny Torres asked for a tour of Poland prior to the Euro 2012 Soccer Championships, he thought who better than a 5-time hare scramble champion?
Po przylocie Gdańska pierwsza miła rzecz, która spotka danego, to nowy terminal.
Alright, yeah, let's go, man. This headline music right here, man. Gonna be the death of you punks. Don't make me leave you with lumps like a camel like bikes. I can't handle my bars, chumps. Underground stars, stay shining, stay rhyming, stay grinding. While y'all stay whining, I'ma stay climbing. Keep hitting beats with perfect timing. Build companies, find me a chick, purchase diamonds. Go against us, is it worth trying? Homie, is it worth dying? I hear mics like iron. Tyson, I'm nice when I take words and slice them, dice them. Put them in a big pot of hot tracks and spice them. Throw some seeds, I don't like them. I think they need coaching like Swen. They get mad cause I'm dope with a pen. I feed off them, I'ma keep making hits. Do everything within my power to keep on making them sick every night. This cash play my joints every night. Think to themselves, that boy is damn nice. I know I'm built for this. Check my DNA. I drop jewels like what hangs around the neck of VA. But every day I wake up, plotting on another way to take all the change in this rap game, okay? I'm built for this. Check my DNA. I drop jewels like what hangs around the neck of VA. But every day I wake up, plotting on another way to take all the change in this rap game, okay? Red, yellow, black, and green blood flows through my veins. The rap game, as you know, is about to go through a change. Lazarus, the name, was born in 1604. Been on Earth centuries. That's why I'm so raw. Dark cat, sick flow. I get dough, I think deeper. My voice will project from weak speakers. I can't.
Hey Danny, carretera son como nos gusta, pues mejor si vienes con la moto.
Sloppily, I do it properly.
Dougie Lampkin's biggest achievement in hard enduro, perhaps, came in the hills of Tuscany in 2010 when he went head-to-head with great rival Graham Jarvis. Jarvis led Lampkin going into the last hill at Hell's Gate when all of a sudden the impossible happened. Lampkin was dragged up the hill first to win, leaving Jarvis behind. A monumental effort by the hard enduro part-timer.
Oh, it was absolutely amazing. You know, the elation of spending so many hours, over 9 hours during the day on the bike, and just that final point where all the Italians and all the passion came together.
Yeah, it was a bit of a devastating moment when you put so much work in and I had like a 10-minute lead and I ended up throwing that away right near the end. So yeah, it's probably one of the worst moments of my career, and then so I just had to use it, learn from it, and come back the next year fighting stronger.
And stronger he did return the following year, dominating the event to banish all thought of 2010's cruel race finish. This epic rivalry, though, still rages on.
It's an incredible feeling to finally get that last hill first, and yeah, probably one of the best moments of my career. Yeah, there's a fierce rivalry there. We're good friends, but I've obviously been riding against Dougie for many years, and he's got the better of me quite a few times, more than I've got the better of him.
Wherever you go, he is the man to beat, no matter who else is coming to ride. He's taken the profession and sort of made it his priority, and this is what he's concentrating on, and he's put a lot of work in, and is definitely the man to beat.
They're not enemies, they are good friends as well off the track. But once they throw a leg over a bike, nobody's your friend.
Johnny Walker is finding the going tough at Carl's Dinner, and he has been reeled in by compatriot Graham Jarvis, who leaves the section in first place. Johnny Walker is not far behind. Walker making his way up the course, all eyes turn to overall hard enduro leader Graham Jarvis, who casually rides towards the finish line. The Briton is in for a nasty shock. He is told he missed a checkpoint and as such is disqualified from the race.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Heartbreak for Jarvis turns into elation for his young countryman. Johnny Walker is no longer the rising star of the sport. He is fast becoming a benchmark.
Yeah, it's starting to sink in. Like, I've trained so hard, it's been like a dream for me to win this race for the last 2 months. I've been training especially for this race, and you know, to actually win it, it's just, it doesn't sink in yet.
Another man to profit from Jarvis's misfortune is Dougie Lampkin, who claims second place.
That's your flick.
After the Red Bull Hare Scramble, Graham Jarvis still leads the overall standings ahead of Johnny Walker. On the next show, we're in Sibiu, Romania for another grueling battle of mind and body in the Carpathian Mountains for the Red Bull Romaniacs. There, we hook up with Hare Scramble winner Johnny Walker, who will be looking to maintain his excellent mid-season form. See you next time.